Yo, what up? It's Compulsive Nerd. What I want to do today is I want to do a 2019 year in review. So, what I'm going to do is I played 57 games total in 2019, according to PlayStation. And 42 of those games were platinums. Like, if you don't play 500 hours of multiplayer, turns out you can play 8 60-hour titles in 500 hours. That's how math works. Let's begin with the game of the years. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Control. The Outer Worlds. Death Stranding. Days Gone. I play a lot of indie games. I really like to just play a bunch of different types of games. And this year, the indie diversity that I played was intense. Hebroxia is one of the games I played, which is just an arcade game. It's not one of the best games ever. It's just something that I really enjoyed. I played that. I played One Night Stand. I played Oxenfree, which is a game I've been told to play for a very long time, and I finally got to it this year. And then I also played Concrete Genie. And Concrete Genie is a very special game. And that is my goatee for best indie. This is so hype. Game most snubbed. Days Gone. Days Gone, even though it's in my game of the year, it was not in a lot of people's game of the year conversation. And it got snubbed so hard. It's a good game. It was really rocky at the start of 2019. It had a lot of frame rate issues, bugs. But they patched that shit out, and it is such a good game. Not enough people played it. That's just my opinion. Get out there and play it. Game most snubbed. Okay, best skill tree. Borderlands 3. Oh my god. Borderlands 3 was so good with their skill tree. They also have something else I freaking love, which is one of the best things in video games. Straight up. And that is the best slide. Best HUD. Best HUD goes to Metro Exodus. Metro Exodus, there's like a bunch of stuff on his arm. You can see a watch, which will tell you the amount of time left when on your gas mask. It will tell you what time of the day it is. You can really use it in a lot of different ways. And then there's a pressure gauge. There's a little light that shows you if that turns red when enemies can see you. It's pretty phenomenal HUD. That's all in game. So instead of having it like on the outside border of your screen, it's just on the character, and it's so phenomenal. Makes the game look so, it just immerses you, and that's a good HUD. Maybe the best in all video games. I'd love to hear more. So comment. Ooh, best blood splatter. Best blood splatter goes to Days Gone, because you could be coming up, you could be scavenging, and then you see a bunch of humans or freakers, and you just light them up, and then their blood shoots all over the rocks. It's pretty satisfying. But that's just a fun category. Finally, best slide. Oh my god. One of the best things in video games is sliding. Can't do that in real life. Kind of hurts your ass. But in video games, man, it's hyped to slide. And Borderlands 3 nailed it. I got some great footage. It is such a phenomenal thing to feel, and you're allowed to mod it so that your character can even slide faster, do more damage while you're sliding. Best slide in video games, maybe. This game seems to have like a bunch of little minor things that might be the best in video games. That's just how it goes. So this year I revisited a bunch of games. I went back and played The Witcher 3 again because of the Netflix series, and then I also went back and I played Red Dead Redemption 2. I actually wanted to platinum it, and one of my friends was playing online, so I played a little bit online with him, and then it just happened that I could get the platinum at that time, so I did. That was a really fun game to go ahead and replay. I replayed Ni no Kuni 2. Now, when that game came out, it wasn't like as good as Ni no Kuni, but I really enjoyed it, so I went back and I did the DLC that had come out, and I really enjoyed my time with it. The combat and just leveling up. Could not 100% the trophies, but I did get the platinum and everything. It was just a grind and impossible, according to most people. I would have had to play for another freaking 150 hours, and I had already put in 90, so I was like, nah, I'm done. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I went back and played the DLC, but it was not worth it. Over time, I've been more soured on my experience with Odyssey. It was really great, and it was like a Witcher 3 experience, but just didn't live up to hype. So maybe we'll see what happens with the next one. Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is the obvious answer. Like, it's my favorite game, and every time I go back, I see something. I saw 2 new cutscenes I haven't seen before, and I played that game 6 times. So, like, I don't know how that happened. While I was traveling this year, I went ahead and brought my Vita. And while I downloaded a bunch of games that people had been telling me to play, and I played Hotline Miami, I played Guacamelee, I played Aces Rogue Combat, I played, but that's really all I played on Vita. Guacamelee was the best Vita game I played in 2019, and I cannot wait to play 2. I kind of want to make it a goal to play it in 2020 on PS4, because I don't think it's on Vita. So let's go back to Game of the Year. Game of the Year was really hard for me to choose until I played Death Stranding. I was like, man, it's between Control, it's between Outer Worlds, it's between Resident Evil 2. I loved Resident Evil 2. I love survival horror. I feel like I need more survival horror in my life, but I'm out here just like, I don't know what to choose for Game of the Year. They're all such good quality games. And then I played Death Stranding, and it changed everything. I highly recommend that game. Everyone should play it. All right, and that's the video for today. Thank you for watching.